You can tell by the cover that this is going to be a fun issue. This is Creative Stamping issue 94 from our friends at Practical Publishing. And as you know, there's going to be something inside. And look at this. Boy, there's papers. I'll show you that in a minute. But look at these stamps. There are 37 stamps. Let me get this lined up so you can see. So there is a gnome. There's gnomes in the garden gnomes, that's why it's called that. So you can see from Daisy May stamps, we've got a tree stump, we've got several things, have a happy day. There's no place like gnome. So you can see a lot of greenery, galoshes, wheelbarrow, watering can, all kinds. Again, there are 37 right there. In addition, they have added 16 double-sided papers. So let me show you. You're going to get 2 each of each one that I'm showing you. And they are on a nice weight paper. And they are just added right into the collection. Okay, so very useful. And one more. And then it duplicates again. So we've got all of those. Now, let's get into the magazine and see what the designers did with these very fun elements. Now, this is called Fresh as a Daisy, so this is fun. This is to make a swing, a pop-out swing card. So the directions are right there, and you can see the elements that were used. That's what it looks like if you've got a bird's eye view. And here is another one with a double Z fold. Same style right there, very fun. So just either using the gnome with the collection or using the elements separately, but certainly tying in those papers. And this is the colors of springtime. So this is a very different look, using the stamp and doing lots of beautiful coloring. You can see what a nice job they did on the foreground. And there's that little gnome. 2 different looks with him, how he was finished off with the stamping. All creatures great and small. So there's using the little butterfly that's on there and just stamping that. In fact, there's 2 butterflies. So using them to make a wreath on the card. And let's see, so here's some more ideas. I thought that was just really, really clever of having multiple things hanging by a thread in the center of that circle die cut and using these, cute with the heart. Life is better in the garden. I know many of us feel that way. And now this is putting it inside a dome. So that's an interesting idea. And even says if you have a dome, you could add some fairy lights inside if you wanted to. And here is another gift card holder, some seed packets. That's a cute idea. Plant stakes. And this is a very interesting, do you see? It's kind of a gnome, and there is a download to give you the patterns to make that if you're interested. Really cute little guy. This is Fairy Wishes. This is a magazine and pack that we have, so I just wanted to point that out to you. Here we have Flower Power. So although we've got the gnome, you also have another look that you can get, and this is doing some masking to put things in and around that wheelbarrow so it's really nice and tight. Here we've got our gnome again, and oh, that's cute, making a wishing well and doing just an evacuated kind of a side area of a card. Really nice. And this is a guide to ink pads, so different types, different brands. And that's all good. How does your garden grow? Well, that's a cute card. It's a 3D bridge card is what they're calling it. So you can see some stencil, using stencil or just using a cutout piece of paper and inking it to make all of those clouds. Well, those are the things that really caught my eye. And of course, a wonderful bonus is these 37 cards and the 16 A4 sheets of paper all together. And I'd love to tell you that this is all exclusively here at paperwishes.com.